Hello, my name is PXO4 and this is South Toaster.
Hello.
Today we will be discussing our ideas about Marcos' future from the Stickman series by Dumb Turtle. So with the release of Stickman 3 a while back and the upcoming release of Stickman 4, it seems like episodes are coming out faster than we expected and the story may wrap up sooner than we expected as well. Although Stickman seems to be a set in stone story projected to finish in about a year, that doesn't stop us from theorizing. With 3 episodes and a trailer for a 4th episode, we have a bunch of information for the future of Stickman, and more importantly, the future of Marcos, our main character. Looking at the first 2 Stickman episodes, they really don't tell us much about the future as they stay more grounded and explain the main cast as well as the main story. But the 3rd one is where we get the most insight around the middle of episode 3. We meet the creator of the crystal. He seems to tell us the basic information about the crystal. The crystal itself is basically a star-shaped object. It is claimed that the crystal is powerful, but there is an object that is much more powerful than it that El Peener has discovered. The crystal was split into shards that were sent out to people El Peener believed would serve him well. We know Charlemagne denied the crystal in Stickman 2, which led to Alexander using it, and Kiona used the crystal in Stickman 3. We can assume from the Stickman 4 trailer, the man in the red suit will be the next crystal user. In this photo of prophesized crystal users, there is a man that appears to have a pirate hat. But what if it's not a pirate hat? What if it's something else? But what if the perspective of the hat is off, and it is actually a wizard hat? You know, this is a little far-fetched, but I think this could be true. I'll come back to this later. Okay, now coming back to the whole crystal information by itself thing, we know that if all 4 crystals are brought together, then they're gonna destroy El Peener's domain, thus leading him to being weakened, I guess, or just destroyed in general. Either way works. El Peener was not always this evil guy using the crystals and other weird powers, but we do know that it was not these things that had changed him. Pain shaped him, as the crystal creator Wand says.
El Peener wasn't always like this. He had hope. He wanted peace. No, he became this because he chose to. Pain shapes a person, but it doesn't necessarily what they become.
Now on a topic besides the crystal, there is an event that occurs right after meeting Wand. A strange man appears speaking in a nonsense language. He states these lines.
Do I know you?
You do. A king waits for the past to bleed. He wears a crown, but not for his people. Blood calls to blood. He sees you. You won't see it. This isn't the story you were meant to live.
What?
I'll see you later, Marcos.
These lines by themselves give away some odd implications to the plot. It is very vague, but off of this we can make the assumption that the king is El Peener. With this we can understand a lot. Now with all this evidence, let's make it make some sense.
Hello, I'm South Toaster. Okay, so looking back at this evidence, we can understand that the crystal by itself, it's a superpower. We know that with it, just like a small little bit of it, it can unlock a wild world for the person who's using it. So imagine how crazy, how insane, oh my gosh, how it's gonna be when all of it is put together in its full star-shaped form, as we see in Stickman 3 when they show the full form, showing all the information and stuff. Now we know that there is a higher power that El Peener knows of, and he's already basically found. Yet the crystal together, it can still break that domain. What? OMG. How? Well, I'm here to tell you. It's because El Peener, he is a fraud. He may have split the crystals out of fear that if it is all together, then someone else will take it from him and use it against him. So, it may be a lie. The crystal is more powerful if used correctly. Now, a strange man, he does say some odd things about Marcos, which I feel like, just hold my hand right now. I feel like it can be applied to the concept of the crystal. So, let's take a look at these lines. A king waits where the past still breathes. It could imply that Elpenor is somewhere such as Rome or stuck in his head. We don't know, but he's somewhere relevant to the past. He wears a crown, but not for his people. This could show that Elpenor is a king for a reason that we do not know, but we know it's for most likely a selfish reason, as it kind of obviously states that he doesn't care about the people. He has its own motives. And yeah, this is relevant to his own personal journey. Blood calls to blood. This may imply some kind of like connection that there is between Elpenor and Marcus, which that's how I understood. There's many other ways you can interpret that line, but I feel like Elpenor and Marcus, that's the best way to put it. But I think it's like a good kind of connection, not bad blood, violent, murderous blood. But instead, it could be a good kind of blood, like a brotherly relationship, kind of like brotherly blood. So I'm saying, hey, Elpenor and Marcus, they might be in on something together. We don't know what, but they're definitely in on it. And we know Elpenor's the big bad, Marcus is the hero. So why would they be working together? Okay, next line. When he sees you, he won't see an enemy. This shows they'll be on good terms. He's not seeing an enemy, he's seeing something else. We could say he's seeing a brother in arms, kinda. Like someone who's helping him out. Next line. This isn't the story you were meant to live. This shows that Marcos has another route that he can take. He doesn't have to go down the path that he's taking right now. He doesn't have to be the hero because he was not meant to be the hero of that story. He was meant to be the villain. He could possibly switch up later on, be in an alliance with Elpenor. Okay, so it's kind of implied that we'll see the strange man later with more hints and stuff in the future to the future of the story, kinda. But these lines, they already tell us a good amount. With this, I'm gonna make the assumption that some sort of tragic event may break Marcos apart, like a death or something along those lines. This event will possibly cause Marcos to slowly change. This pain, remember that word, don't forget that. Cause him to change. This change will affect his morals, his views on everything. And it'll also, maybe Marcos may use the crystal for his own purposes. And if he turns to Elpenor's side, which I believe he will, Marcos is going to betray the main group, change to the other side, the opposing. Thus, Marcos will become the villain. Meaning the shadow crystal the crystal controls everything. And it'll turn Marcos into what he never wanted to be, a villain.
King Crimson!